So right now, we're about to hopefully do the interview that you've all been waiting for, which is the interview with Logan. If he's not there, then he's not there. Let's head over and hopefully find out. Hello everyone, it's your boy C-Dust back again, and here it is. It's the moment you've all been waiting for. The SML and Chili interview that I have promised. I guess now it's been almost 2 months. This thing has been in the making for such a long time, and especially since the whole coronavirus pandemic happened, it kind of threw a wrench in things, but you know, we worked through it and we actually went and did the interview. This trip was an experience in of itself that I don't think I could have ever expected to happen or could have even predicted in the first place. And once again, I just want to thank all of you for allowing me to even do this in the first place, because if it weren't for you, I would have never been able to do this trip. Now, a lot of money, effort, and time went into this video, so I'm really going and asking you guys, if you guys really believe in this video and you guys do enjoy it, it'd mean a lot to me if you would sign up for that Audible trial that I have mentioned numerous times before if you haven't already, because just by you signing up, you're helping me, and once again, you don't need to pay a single dime. All you do is you add your credit card in and you start the free trial, and if you guys don't like Audible, you guys can cancel, and I still get the benefits even if you do cancel. So it really just helps me out in covering that lost amount of money that I had to spend on the trip from my own personal pocket. Now, another thing I wanted to mention before we dive into this series, which is something that has been on my mind and I've been thinking about for a long time, which is whether or not I'll be continuing SML on this channel. Now, I've actually come to the decision to actually stop talking about SML on this channel going forward after this series is over. I feel that I've sort of done my part in sort of explaining the story, or at least talking about the story, and I see no need for me to stay on this topic for the rest of my YouTube career. Once again, I just appreciate all the support I got, even from that first video that I did on the topic, and I just can't thank all of you enough. And we're nearly at 100,000 subscribers. We might be there by the time this releases, I don't know, but whatever the case, thank you guys so much for the support. If it weren't for that initial video, I don't think I would have even received this amount of support that I have now. So once again, I just want to thank you guys so much. Another disclaimer I want to make before we dive into this series is the fact that you guys should not go and attack anyone that has been seen or talked about in this series. You guys can have your opinions, but don't go out and witch hunt the people that are talked about in this video, because that's just not right. But with that being said, that's all I really have to say. I can't wait for you guys to see this series. I worked so hard on it, and I can't wait for you to finally see it for the first time. So I've been C-Dust. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.
Have you been able to interview Logan?
Dude, Logan won't just interview anyone. You're
What
only
happened
getting views off
Why do you want
Logan
to
in your
interview him
business.
for you as a small channel? It's going to be very
What happened to
accepting
SML
your
Logan?
interview.
Dude, this is a scam! For God's sake, you only got $10 from 6,000 subscribers! Maybe it's because there's no way Logan or anyone involved will do a whole interview with you!
Okay, it is currently June 11th at 6:20 a.m. Michigan has just lifted our stay-at-home order, so we are now allowed to leave and travel again. As many of you know, I promised that I would go to Pensacola to interview Logan, Chili, and really anyone who was involved in the drama, and now it seems like it's a good time. Obviously, I still want to be hesitant about the whole thing because, you know, it's still pretty bad down in Florida. I still want to be pretty precautious about it. I'm going to be wearing a mask and all of that, hand sanitizer, constantly washing hands, etc., because I want to make sure that I definitely don't catch the virus. Now, for those of you who are new around here and have no clue what I'm talking about, I highly recommend that you watch my Explaining the SML Drama video for context. But to sum it up, a YouTuber by the name of Super Mario Logan, he goes by SML. His real name is Logan 30acre. He was in some drama between him and also his ex-girlfriend Chili Jimenez, and also her brother Tito Jimenez, and really the whole Jimenez family in general. Now, throughout the drama between all of them, there was just so many unanswered questions and just things that weren't really solved, and the whole plan for this trip was to answer those unanswered questions that weren't really brought up. My main goal here is to try and hit everyone involved in the drama. I'm talking Damaris, which is Chili's sister, Tito himself, and Chili, and of course possibly Chili's mom. And then on Logan's side, I also want to obviously hit Lavelle, and I want to hit Logan, and then also possibly Logan's mom, and even Lance. But obviously I don't know how things are gonna go out with this trip. I'm literally doing this on a hope and a promise. I have no clue how this is all gonna turn out. The thing is with this trip is I'm honestly going off on a whim here. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if things will plan out. Maybe I'll meet everyone and interview everyone, and there might be some that I won't be able to reach. I may not be able to reach anyone for that matter. I honestly don't know what to expect. I've obviously tried to prep as much as possible. I have tried to reach out to everyone ahead of time before the trip, but you know, it is kind of hard to reach those large YouTubers, especially since, you know, they're large YouTubers. Now, to get an idea of what to expect going into this trip, I actually reached out to someone who was closely connected to Logan, and I asked them for tips on what I probably should say, what I shouldn't say, exactly who I should talk to and who I shouldn't talk to. But whatever happens, happens, and this is gonna be an insane ride nonetheless. I hope you're ready to join me on this wild ride we're about to go on. Until next time though, peace. I think it's recording. Hello everyone. So I'm here with Kayla. Do you mind explaining who you are?
I don't know how to say who I am. I am Kayla. Yeah.
Well, I guess
I don't even know.
what's your relationship with Logan?
Him and I were friends. Yeah, really good friends. See, that's the friend that I miss, you know, like the normal friend. I don't know. I kind of already figured out what was going on, but at the same time, it's still frustrating.
Exactly.
Because, you know, I mean, maybe I'll get over it as time goes by, but I'm like, I can't just forget. I'm not a bitch. Like, I can't just be like, oh yeah, I had this friend and he got me tickets to the Super Bowl and we got to meet Tom Brady and this, and I don't talk to him anymore or whatever. Like, no. Exactly. Like, he meant something to me. He was a friend that I don't think I'll ever have again. So, you know.
Yeah, I totally understand.
Mm-hmm. It's just, it sucks.
Yeah.
Because I get lost in my emotions. It's hard.
Yeah.
It's tough.
I understand.
Yeah. I mean, I laugh and everything, and I joke around because, I mean, you know, he's not my entire life, but he was a big part of it for so long.
And so you know Logan more than I do, and obviously I reached out to you to see exactly what I should expect going into this trip. Things I probably should do, things I probably shouldn't do, what to look out for, etc. So, I guess, what's like
it depends on who you're faced with first.
Okay.
So, each person, there's a different... Lance is Lance. Lance is, like, genuine. I mean, you know, he's exactly how he is in vlogs. So he's the only one that like you could probably just talk to like whatever.
Okay.
And Lance's girlfriend was also very, very nice. So
Okay.
she's really sweet. So
Yeah, she seems sweet.
yeah, Logan is he's a sweetheart. He's very genuine, and the thing with him is you want to make sure you have his full attention because his mind goes like 100 miles an hour. Because
That's me.
he's constantly getting phone calls and you know like so like you want to make sure like okay, hi, I'm the YouTuber and I'm here because and then he'll most likely stop what he's doing because that will probably catch his attention. But
Yeah.
he either wakes up really early or if he films at night he sleeps really late, and if he's on the same filming schedule that I remember, he would usually film either a Tuesday, a Thursday, or a Saturday.
Okay.
Because those were the days that he could get everybody that he needed. But guaranteed that probably changed because I don't know.
Yeah.
I would say watch out for Wendy.
Yes.
Don't mention Chili's name to her because she will just not even give you a 2-second conversation.
Gotcha.
They never got along, so don't mention her at all. Don't say anything about getting in contact with anybody with her.
Okay.
That she'll come off as the sweetest person in the world, but the second you mention her, she will twist it, and you won't. She'll make sure that you don't talk to him if you mention her.
Oh. Yeah. Well, I'll have to look out for that for certain then.
Yeah, don't. If you do come across her, though, you could just, like, kiss ass and be like, hi, oh my God, you're Logan's manager. We have a meeting. Can you make me a sandwich?
My goodness. Oh my gosh.
Can you please put your so difficult manager duties aside and make me a sandwich?
I heard you make the best sandwiches around. Best in the country.
Oh my God. Because she was just like, she would message me and she'd be like, I told you to shut your trap. And I'm like, excuse me?
It's insane.
Yeah, she would be like, we offered to pay you. What do you want? And I'm like, pay. I first of all, nobody offered to pay me. I'm not a whore. Second, I never wanted $1 from him. I put $60 into his pocket when we were down there because I felt bad about him spending all that much money on our plane tickets. And he was like, what are you doing? I don't want $60. Like, are you kidding? Like, that's probably like 60 cents to him. But I'm like, I'm just trying to show you that I don't want things in your money, And I'm like, just keep it. I don't care what you do with it. Just keep it.
Exactly.
And then he gave it to my son. He's like, no, take it. I'm like, I'm trying to show you that I don't want your money. But she was like, we told you to keep your trap shut. What do you want? And I'm like, okay, wicked witch.
That's really weird.
It is. And that's why it gets you more suspicious. Like, why are you acting like this? If you're his manager, you're supposed to be helping him out in situations, not putting him in worse.
Yeah, exactly.
But anyway, hopefully she'll be working. So it's during the week. She should be making the sandwiches when you
when I come by.
When you stop by, yeah. I said it in Faith's video, like I was brought up where I was taught words hurt more than hands, if that makes sense. So like instead of being like, I'm gonna go kick your ass, like I know exactly what words to say to somebody to like really hurt their feelings, which is horrible.
Yeah.
It's a horrible thing to say, and I'm not trying to be like, like this bad mouth talker, no, but that's probably one of the reasons why I'm always talking about Wendy, because it's just like when somebody does something as malicious as that, it's not one thing. I can't even pinpoint one thing because a lot of people will be like, well, what exactly is it that she did? It's just like, you have no idea. If anybody comes into your life, that's great, but nobody can replace your mom.
Exactly. That's exactly how I would feel.
That's all I have to say about that.
In terms of like what I should expect when it comes to Chili's family or Chili herself, what do you think I should expect there?
She'll probably be really, really sweet, to be honest. It depends on like again, like it kind of depends on what you say. She'll be really nice at first. I mean, does she already know of you?
Yeah, she does. Possibly.
Okay. All right. So she'll be really nice. Tito was actually always really nice with me. Like, we used to just like talk and whatever. I never met anybody else, so I don't know. I only met from her family. I met her dad for like a second, and I never met JJ. I only talked to him on the phone.
Do you know like anything about like Damaris?
No.
No.
Nothing about her. Oh wait, no, I'm such an idiot. I don't know her, but I know her brother-in-law. When we went to meet Tom Brady, he came with us.
Oh, okay, Josh, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, he was in my car.
Gotcha.
This car. This is the angle that I was at when I took that picture.
Oh, gotcha.
When they were in the car, you could do like a side by side. It was.
There you go. I'll add it in.
I know Chili does have her own house now, and it looks exactly like Logan's.
Yeah, it looks scarily similar.
Yeah, she bought that a while ago. I mean, That's what I mean. Like, she did buy it a while ago, and the floor plans were exactly. She posted it, and I don't remember what she used, but she posted like the floor plans of it. But I already knew that she bought this house that looked exactly like his, but there was literally nothing in it. So I don't know. I mean, I'm sure she bought stuff and filled it up, but at the time there was like, she would go in the water bottle when she couldn't open the water bottle.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Like, when something echoes that much, it's because everything is empty.
Gotcha. How long ago did she buy it?
All right, we're in June, so I want to say February, March.
Okay.
Around there.
Gotcha. Okay.
That's when I knew about it.
Gotcha. Okay. So, do you know, like, where was she staying before then? Was it like just with her parents?
She was with her sister. As far as I know, she was staying with her sister.
Okay, gotcha.
But I was gonna say, I mean, like, you're a cool person. You know what you're doing. You know, you have your own content. That's awesome. So if you find a way of or whatever your plan was, I don't even know what your plan was actually to do, because I know that you wanted to do this trip, right?
Yes, correct. I promised the trip, I guess it was like 2-3 months ago, obviously before all this stuff started.
Yeah.
And I was like going to do it, and then obviously, everything hit, and so it kind of just delayed everything. So now
That's awesome though that you like finally were able to do it.
Yeah, exactly. And I just can't thank my fans enough for really allowing me to do all of this.
That's awesome. That really is.
Yes, because I wouldn't have been able to do this without them, and they've helped me so much.
That's so sweet.
Yes.
I wish I had fans.
Definitely. The fans are just so sweet. All of them are so sweet.
I would say I have like 5 fans.
5 fans. I'd say you have more than that. How many followers do you have on Instagram now?
Oh God. Oh, I only have like 270 something.
270? We can increase that with this segment here. I can definitely link your page.
Yeah.
Yes, follow Kayla in the link in the description.
There's a lot of Kayla accounts though, so
yeah, I'll make sure to get the right one.
only person that I really talk to a lot is Faith, because what she did for me was unbelievable.
Yes, yeah.
I mean, I wanted to redo, you know, obviously I wanted to redo the video so I could explain exactly what happened the right way.
Yeah.
And she did it so much better than I even thought it would have came out. I mean, I remember when she first showed me, she's like, you know, I think I'm done with the first episode. Can you watch like just the first couple minutes that I did just to see if it's okay with you? And I was like, okay. So she had it on, and I literally was like watching the first 2 seconds, and even though it was me just talking like this, watching it, I was like in tears. I was like, oh my God.
She did an excellent job. And guys, like, if you guys want to hear Kayla's story, I definitely want to recommend that you check out Faith's series. She's actually a friend of mine, and she did a whole series on the story of Kayla Jean. And if you guys want to check it out, I will leave like a little iCard in either corners of the screen right now, so you guys can go check out the series playlist.
I mean, you know, I was like, okay, she's gonna talk to me just like this. I didn't know she was gonna do like the exact clips and everything. That was how I wanted it to be.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Whatever. But she did. She's unbelievable, and she checks on me all the time. She's so sweet. You know.
Yeah.
Like she'll just be like, I just want to see if you're okay.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say she's not my fan. She's my friend.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I guess I'll let you go so you can do your shopping. But
Well, get in touch with me before you leave. How long is your flight gonna be?
My flight's gonna be, I think.
Like the flight itself.
Oh, the flight itself? I think 2 hours actually, yeah. 2 hours for the first one, and then I think an hour for the second one.
You gotta get packing.
Yes, I got partially packed. I'm partially packed, but I definitely.
How long are you staying for?
I'm staying for 3 days.
Can you hug a palm tree for me?
I can. Yes, I can hug a palm tree.
Right when I got off at the airport, there's like this long strip of palm trees, and I didn't know they were palm trees. Because it was dark out, so like I saw trees, but I didn't, you know. So I'm like, is that a palm tree? And my daughter goes, no, Mom, that's a bush. So I went to look, and I was like, oh my God, they were all palm. I've never seen a palm tree in my life. I'm from New England. We don't have palm trees. No.
Man.
And I literally walked up to it, and I wanted to hug it, and I think it scratched my arm. I remember that. I swear. I was like, oh my God. When you walk out and you see that long strip of palm trees, you gotta give it a hug for me.
Okay, I will. Thank you once again for coming on. And honestly, guys, you need to make sure to go and actually check out The Story of Kayla Jean by my friend Faith in the description or in the little iCard.
All honesty.
Yes, she was absolutely honest in the whole series. And definitely I recommend that you all check it out.
Oh, it's so sweet.
Thank you. You're sweet too.
Oh, I'm not gonna say I try because this is just me.
You're a great person.
I've known people from when I was like 10 years old, and they're like, "You never changed." I'm like, "No." Why would I change?
Exactly.
I'm just me. Have a safe flight. Be careful and get in touch with whatever you need.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much
Of
once
course.
again.
I don't know how to stop this.
Oh, I can click the end call. See ya.
I'll just keep waving until it goes off.
So guys, I just woke up. It is currently 4 a.m. We are about to head out on the trip. So we've currently arrived at Chili's mom's house. I am actually riding in the car with Chili's mom and dad. Here's Chili's dad, and there's Chili's mom back here. Hello everyone. So I'm here with Tito and I'm here with Chili.
And they decided to spark just a whole bunch of crap. You know, get out of my house, this and that. So basically, him and her hooked up, had a thing back in like 2015 going to 16. Like, oh my God, that's crazy. Like, why would she do that?